Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Project Cross Zone 2. Last we left off, we just finished Chapter 8 with a dance battle that wasn't really much of a dance battle. But hey, I guess some people can consider fighting as a way of dancing? Question mark? I don't know where I was trying to go with that. Let's just start the chapter. I can't believe it. We're already cut off from the rest of cyberspace?
If the Chaos Gate's really out of commission, well, we're kinda screwed.
Aura's gone from this world. We can't log out. What are we going to do?
I'm glad you kept Shinra's ethics squeaky clean, but without a sysadmin, we're in a bit of a pickle.
Trust me, Doctor. We know. So what do we do now?
While we're stuck in here, there's no telling what Bison might be up to.
And we're no closer to resolving the gold chains issue. We can't afford to sit around here twiddling our thumbs.
Shame. Not every day you get to tour a video game world.
If the circumstances weren't so dire, I'd totally want to stay and play a bit.
I'd show off the skills that took me to the painted world of Aramis and back. But alas, no time.
The world right now is dangerous. The system is unstable. Even the sign on this pedestal could lead to practically... This sign could lead to... Is there something significant about it? My character has a sign hacking skill that lets me travel to out-of-spec areas from signs like this.
Out of spec? You mean somewhere outside the standard system?
I see. So the Chaos Gate's tied to the system, but we can go outside the system.
Haseo, can you give it a shot?
You bet. I'm not gonna stay trapped here if I can help it. Sign hacking!
It's working! It's really working! This must be the power of our dance energy!
Well, not bad.
That's it, Haseo. Keep going.
Piece of cake.
I hate to be, that girl, but...
What is it?
Does anyone know where this is gonna take us?
Huh? Haseo knows, right?
What? No, I've got no idea. But anything's better than staying stuck here, right?
What? Hey! Too late! Did we just leave the dragon turtle behind? I don't think the doctor's gonna be happy about that.
What? どういうことなんだ? この教会は滅菌処理で消失したはずだ。ハニガン、こちらレオンだ。目的地に着いた。ハニガン、応答しろ。通信が入らない。こんな時にこの辺りに現れたという金の鎖も見当たらない。妙なことが多すぎる。
I'm loving this track.
入ってみるしかないか。連絡はつかない。援軍もなし。情報も当てにならん。泣けるぜ。
I knew it. Completely unchanged. The only thing different is that there's no refugees or BOWs. I think I'll take a closer look. Nope, same as it ever was. Figures. Can't get through. Guess I'll have to step outside for a moment. The place shouldn't exist, and yet it does. Looks like that's all there is to it.
それだけで済む問題なのかしら?
何? 誰だ?
What do you think?
お久しぶりね、レオン。
レイだ。
どうしたのかしら、こんな場所に一人で。
そのセリフ、そのまま返すぜ。ここで何をしている？まさか、この県にはネオアンブレラが。
Oh, they're from Resident Evil 6. Well, I figured because Ada's outfit is definitely from 6. This music is actually 6, isn't it?
もし関係があるなら、わざわざ姿を見せたりしないの？そう思う？
そうとも限らないだろ。俺のことが気になったとか。
不安そうにキョロキョロしてるあなたを見てるのは面白かったけどね。
まあいいさ。無関係なお前がどうしてここに？
バイオハザードの後始末で消えたはずのこの教会がどうして再び現れたのか、それを確かめるためよ。まああなたと同じね。
金の鎖のこと、何か分かったことはあるか？
何も。私が来た時にはすでに消失していたしね。信じる信じないは
俺次第か。だがこの場所は放ってはおけない。この教会の力。
待って、誰か来る。
Looks like the retrieval here happened just in time. Now for the underground facility.
A woman? Who are you?
Looks like we've been spotted. Oh, hello you two. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope I'm not interrupting. It's okay, we're not that close.
The way she moved just now. She's no ordinary human, and she's armed. You don't seem like the military type. Who are you?
Aren't you supposed to introduce yourself before asking others their names? You don't seem like an amateur.
Leon. Leon S. Kennedy. I'm a government agent.
I'm Ada Wong. Let's just say I'm a colleague of Mr. Kennedy's.
What about you? Don't tell me an ordinary civilian is running around with a gun and a samurai sword.
I'm Saya. I'm with... I'm a low-level agent for a Japanese organization called Shinra. Oh no, Saya, no! Shinra. That's the Japanese government agency that handles paranormal phenomena.
I heard about them from my squad mates a few years ago. If the Japanese government is here, then this incident's even bigger than I thought.
Oh yes, that much is certain.
In that case, there's gotta be something under the church, where the BOW lab was. Until it's been proven otherwise, we should assume that the lab's been restored as well.
If they know about the lab, then it's only a matter of time before they find out what's going on. Perhaps I better take care of them before that happens. Looks like the teleport worked, but now where are we?
Another cathedral? And a really old one at that.
Another cathedral in the world?
No, I believe we are back in reality.
It does feel different here from how it did in cyberspace.
Nice job, Aseo. You got us out of the world.
Damn right I did. I don't take action unless I know what I'm doing.
You sure you knew what you were doing?
You picking a fight with me, Kite?
No, look at us. What's wrong? You don't look any different to me from when we first met.
Yeah, my PC looks the same as always. No graphics bugs or anything. Huh? What the crap? How are we still in our PC bodies out of the real world?
Oh, right. Kite and Haseo are only supposed to be game characters. What are they doing here?
This is the same thing that happened last time, Haseo. We have to go back and talk to Aura.
The dragon turtle is still in the world, too. We've got a lot to discuss, horror-wise.
Hey, Doctor, kick that frown out of town! We made it back to the real world, did we not?
The problem is, where are we now? Guys, someone's here. Up there.
Who's that? They just appeared out of nowhere.
I don't know how they managed that little magic trick, but they sure are diverse.
A mysterious group of unknown affiliation. Maybe we should regroup and... Huh? Isn't that...
Hey, that's... Leon? Leon, is that you? It's me, Chris Redfield from the BSAA, and my partner Jill.
Leon? As in Leon S. Kennedy? He looks a lot older than I remember.
Chris and Jill. From the BSAA? How dumb do you think I am? You guys are way younger for starters. I'll give you a C. C+ tops.
Hey, rude.
Besides, the BSAA wouldn't use such outdated equipment. I don't know who you are. If you wanted to disguise as those two, you should have done your homework.
Oh dear.
What are you talking about? Outdated equipment? And how do we even know you're really Leon?
Does this mean you don't actually know them, Chris?
There's at least one person here we know. That fox woman. Hi, folks. My, what a crowd. You've been busy making friends, haven't you, boy?
Saya, what are you doing here? What is this place?
Why, I'm here. Oh, why I'm here will have to remain a mystery. As for where, this is Tall Oaks in the good old US of A.
America? I'm glad we're back in real life, but how did we end up all the way over there?
So we've got Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine lookalikes. Who are the rest? Oma, a group of villainous rogues who stand against Shinra, enemies of everything noble and good.
Like heck we are. You're the only agent of Oma here, Saya.
What's going on?
Nothing. Just their typical deceit and trickery. I mean, do they look like a government agency to you? Saya, you don't look like a government agent either. Some of them don't even bother to hide their obvious criminality.
Hey, I'm a peaceful and honorable businessman. Don't make me cut you, lady.
Not to mention the infamously wicked Mishima family.
Mishima?
Things don't actually look too good for us, do they?
You would laugh.
Leon, I promise.
We're on.
Your side.
For reals!
Wow, that sure was, convincing.
How will our heroes get out of this? It's a tight spot if ever I saw one, folks.
Ulala, if you could keep the commentary to a minimum, please. I'm Chun-li, an Interpol agent. I understand how this looks, but Chris and Jill here are real BSAA agents.
The only liar here is Saya. She's the one working for Oma. The famous Interpol detective, huh? Though even she seems younger than she should. Just a little.
Just like Chris and Jill. I don't know what's going on here. But if they're telling the truth... Saya, was it? Are you really with Shinra?
Come now, lover boy. Do I look like a bad girl to you? Look, I can prove it.
Where were those things hiding? Did they just warp in here?
These are the same zombies that showed up in Kamurocho.
BOWs. Did those people bring them here? Is that nightmare going to repeat itself?
Looks that way. Awful, isn't it? I can't help but wonder why these BOWs look so ancient. Those T-Abyss and Thanatos models must be, what, 7 or 8 years old?
Damn it, I can't tell what's real. Who are my allies and who are my enemies?
Oh, poor Leon.
Saya, what are you playing at?
She's neither trying to escape nor attack us. It's like she's just waiting for something.
Could she be buying time? But for what?
I wish we could extend this interview, but it looks like we're out of time.
So it does. Those zombies could attack at any moment.
Just stay right there, Leon. Once we've taken care of these things, I'll tell you what's going on.
Okay, I'll wait to hear what you have to say. But until I know who you are, I can't help you.
Thanks, Leon. What about you? Shouldn't you be off finding shelter? I want to see how this all gets resolved. Besides, I'm curious what you're waiting for. I'm afraid I don't know what you mean. Oh, a part of me I can't let go. Alright, let's do this. Since we have nothing to worry about here, let's begin. Who's up first?
Okay.
This version of this Resident Evil track, though, is like... I think it's just the way it plays. It makes me think it's a Godzilla song. And of course, here comes real trouble. Too good to be true, right? Something gonna come out?
Whoa! The altar opened up! Is this how religion works in America?
That's awfully elaborate. Does that passageway lead underground?
I knew it. The underground lab's still here.
Leon, you knew about the underground lab?
Yeah, I've been here before. I didn't want outsiders finding out about it, but it's too late now.
Yep, you can't close the barn door after your horses galloped off.
Looks like they're done.
Done? Is that what your little charade was for? Buying time?
Aha! We did it, ma'am! Mr. Saya, the retrieval went smoothly.
Oh, hey, speaking of which, look who wandered back into the barn. Mama's horse and deer.
A horse? It's horse and cow, you little brat! Huh? What's Shinra doing here? Oops, cat's out of the bag, lady. Looks like some punishment is in order.
Saya, you were lying?
It's not nice to interrogate a lady, Scotty.
さて、改めて大間のさやよ。そしてチームメンバーたち。さや様、任務完了しました。ご苦労様、カタナちゃん。あとはお掃除しちゃいましょうか。わかりました。痛い目に合わせます。
Mr. Saya, I brought someone from the underground lab back with us. I think he could be useful. Aw, that's so considerate of you. Maybe I won't punish you after all. You can still punish us, ma'am. Hey you, get up here! Oh, no!
Ugh, nasty! It's like the Shogun of Corpselandia or something.
Has that been underneath this church the whole time?
This must mean there's a BOW lab facility underneath us.
The Ustanok. Didn't expect to see him here. Damn. So those old BOWs that first showed up here must have been brought by Oma.
Oma's always working against Shinra. I wonder what it is they're planning to do with all those BOWs. I think this bears looking into. So if you excuse me, I better be on my way.
Ada, we've got to do something about those BOWs.
I am doing something. I'm ignoring them. See you around, Leon. Sorry about lying to you and everything. No hard feelings, right?
I'm used to women jerking me around.
You sure are.
I'll admit I'm still confused, but I guess you really are Leon.
As Leon as I've ever been. Whether you believe me or not, that's your call.
Leon, when did you first meet Chris? Would it perhaps be 7 years ago?
How'd you know that? I remember it was after the T-Abyss incident, so yeah, about 7 or 8 years ago.
What are you getting at, Mr. Lawyer?
It's just all speculation, but the evidence all lines up. Do you remember? We were in the 7 years ahead future version of the world when we left it for reality.
That's right. I completely forgotten. We came back to real life from the world revision 2.
So, you're suggesting that this Leon is actually Leon from the future?
And from Leon's perspective, you and Chris look like you did 7 years in his past.
Wait. You don't seriously mean to tell me that you folks traveled through time?
Through time, through space, and through a whole lot of else's besides. So will you help us out now?
Alright, you could fill me in later.
Sorry about all that, Leon. Now that I know you're a future Leon, it all makes sense.
You're sure taking this in stride, Chris. Me? I'm gonna find a quiet room later and have a good scream.
Leon. Alright, let's put him with someone. We'll stick him with our Resident Evil crew from the past. There we go. Let's continue this now.
Captain Commando, Kenzan, Sergeant Go, Captain Commando, mission complete.
私に続いてアップグレードシュラの道月道旅に涙流れる刺激は適度に取るものよ髪がスポッ
Ah, nuts! I got distracted, daydreaming about my next punishment. Damn it, I knew I should have dug up more creepies.
There's no way a moo cow like you can handle BOWs. Give it up.
Shut your trap! I was already down in the lab anyway. I can multitask.
Dokugozu, what is Oma after?
That's for me to know and you to never know. Now I'm off to the next leg of the trip. See ya.
Next leg of the trip? Sounds like they're traveling all over the world then.
I estimate it has to do with the gold chains, but there's too little data for a proper analysis.
Chris? 補給なしで戦えるよう準備をしてきた。ナイフだ。甘いわね。回転。とどめだ。逃がさない。撃ち抜いてみせるぞ。撃ち砕く。遠距離から詰めていくぞ。圧倒戦だ。上だ。狙い撃ちだ。いい位置だ。一気に決めちゃうんだから。受け取れ。よし。ロック解除。あとは当てるだけだ。くらえ。修羅の道。月に旅に涙流れる。よし、片付いたな。 次へ行くぞレオン。こんな状況でよく落ち着いていられるなクリス。
特殊すぎる状況には前回で慣れたのよ。
Blah! I don't even try. Freaking Oosta stink.
Damn, he got away.
He's tenacious. Don't let your guard down just because he's run off for now.
Oh yeah? That big oaf a friend of yours, buddy?
More like an ex-girlfriend. Guy doesn't know when to quit.
Huh. Well, maybe it's for the best. Things weren't ready here yet anyway.
Are you talking about the gold chains, sire?
Fishing for clues, are you? I'm not as dumb as you seem to think I am, boy. I must say, I didn't expect you to pinpoint this place so quickly. Maybe we just have a perverse magnetism towards each other.
But next time, we'll settle this for good! Go home! Regret this!
I regret everything about you, dear. Ciao!
If only we knew what Oma was after, we could narrow down where they're going.
One person left.
今宵の月、よく目に焼き付けておくがいい。お主の見る最後の満月となろう。
覚悟せい、悪罪官。これでいいのか？
Let's finish this. Shucks! I guess that clinches it. Well, we did what we could. It's not like we were expecting a battle to break out.
Sorry we're so unpredictable. While we're at it, do you mind telling us what you've been up to?
Yeah, I mind. I'm not in the mood for actual punishment.
Aw, you can handle a bit of rough treatment, big guy. Come on, lay it on us.
I ain't as twisted as you, girl.
Darn, I was hoping we could say we got it straight from the horse's mouth.
Chun-li, please. Stage cleared!
You're saying you got here through some kind of time portal? From an online video game world? Chris, Jill, aren't you two a little old for pranks like this?
Don't be like that, Leon. It's the truth. We have to accept it.
Don't worry, it becomes second nature faster than you'd think.
But if what Leon says is true, we're now 8 years in the future.
Well, then the future blows. Get me the hell out of here.
There's got to be a way, Majima. After all, Oma came here from our time.
Hey, that's right! That means there's probably a way to get back, and it's somewhere close by.
In that case, it's got to be underground. Leon, you said there's a lab down there, right?
That's right. It's where we escaped to when we were attacked by biohazards here. Once you're out of the lab, there's an underground ruin. Then you could follow the water vein to get off the island.
Their goal can't be to get off the island.
Right, I'm sensing a rift here. Rifts. Portals to other worlds, huh? Sounds like real-life chaos gates.
Not just other worlds. Natsu and Kiryu here came from the past and future, respectively wise.
Totally! We better get our butts in gear and check it out! She's right! Get your butts out of neutral, folks! You're wasting gas!
Aren't these rifts your department, Shinra? Can't you give us a little more certainty?
I'm afraid there's much about rifts that we've yet to determine. We need a bigger sample set.
A fancy way of saying, I don't know, let's check it out. Got it. Right now, we ought to chase after that fox woman. With a little luck, we could find a way back to our time.
And if the rift closes up, we could really be stuck here. Let's go.
I remember in that ruins, this is Resident Evil 6, there was a giant shark or gator or something down there. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this chapter, so we shall continue on into chapter 10 in the next video. See you guys then!
Dogagozu, what is Oma after? And if you don't answer honestly, I swear to God we're gonna have a barbecue with you.
That's right. It's where we escaped to when we were attacked by biohazards here. Took a lot of levers and cranks, though.